Hi, here I go again. I am doing a DIY make your own shea butter smoother so it's not so hard to get out of the container. So I'm just going to show you quickly my supply that I use. I have here my heater, which is again my fondue bottom that I use just to give me a heating source. Here is my handy dandy burner, an old burner that I don't use anymore, metal with a glass cup that I just had on my counter that I'm going to use. What I'm going to do is going to take and mix my shea butter inside of here, kind of heat it up onto here just to get it smooth. Then I have my nice cleaned out bobby pin container that I'm going to use to put in. This is my first time trying it, so I'm not going to use a whole lot. Then I also have over here, as you can see, my ingredients, my shea butter and my olive oil stimulating growth oil that I put in my hair. I'm going to use that. And I also have my handy dandy little spoon that I'm going to be using, and I have my Eco Styler gel. I did look on there and I saw a lot of people using aloe vera gel, but hey, I'm going to use my Eco Styler gel. It has all the ingredients that I like. Throw that in there just to kind of give it more of a smoother feeling. So right now I'm going to get started. I'm going to leave that here. I'm going to take my cup. I'm going to dip out some of my shea butter. And I was told that you need to make sure most of the ingredients should be shea butter, just so you can make it nice and thick. I'm going to use my kebab stick here just to take out any excess so it's not all over my hands. Keep in mind I'm not going to make much because this is a small container I had. I'm going to put it in. So here we go. I'm going to load up a little bit more shea butter. Don't use all my shea butter because I'll use shea butter for my skin and I also use it for my hair. But this particular mixture is going to just be for my hair. Since I'm putting my stimulating hair stuff in there that actually supposed to give shine and just helps with protecting the hair, making it healthy. It is the Ultra Organic Therapy Extra Virgin Olive Oil Stimulating Growth Oil. I'm not sure if it really makes it grow, but it's just something I like to use in my hair. It's easy to apply, so I put it in my hair, especially when I have, like what I have today, my crochet braids. It's easy for me to get it in between the braids, the cornrows of my hair, so I can get to my scalp. I just like to use those kind of containers. I even have my own other container, but that's something totally different. I use that. It's easier just to apply it so then the oil is just not dripping all over. That has nothing to do with what we're doing. Right now I'm trying to smooth out my shea butter. What made me decide to do this is because shea butter, I love using it, but what happens is it takes forever to heat it and all that kind of stuff. So if I can make it a little bit smoother so it's more kind of like a thick grease or so, then I would rather have it be at that consistency so I can easily put it in my hair. Okay, so I'm going to set this aside because I may have to come back around and use it. For now, I'm going to just take my fingers and kind of like, even though I didn't want to, and kind of get the rest of the shea butter out so I can dip into my gel, which I should have did it first, but you know what? Instead of doing that, I'm just going to scoop it out with my hand like I would usually do. Something real easy. Just take a dip in. I'll say I go with about that much and just put it in there. A little messy, but hey, nothing but gel. It's not going to kill you. You can easily wipe it off your hands. It's not a big deal. Let me grab something over here to wipe my hands off with real quick. Okay. Alright. So, now I'm going to I added my 2 ingredients. First, I added my shea butter. Mash this down a little bit, as you can see. Added my shea butter in there. Added some of my Eco Styler gel. I'm not going to put much because I don't want it to be creamy. But it seems as if, for whatever reason, my my shea butter, once I put the gel in it, it's like it's moistening it, making it a little bit moist. So then I'm going to take my stimulating oil, and I'm going to drop about 1, 2, 3, 4 squeezes in. And then I'm going to continue just to mix it. Stirring it around with my handy dandy half a teaspoon little spoon here. Chopping it up. Smooth and smooth and smooth. I thought I may have to heat it up a little bit, but the way it's going, I may not. So I'm going to go back to my kebab stick. I'm going to move over a little bit so you can see actually what I'm doing. I have my kebab stick here, and I'm just going to take this, swipe some of it down off of here for now. I don't want to make a mess. It does have a creamy consistency so far, so it seems to be coming out good. Set that down for a second. And I'm going to use my kebab stick. It seems like it's a better mixer than that spoon. You can always use a metal spoon or whatever you have. That's your choice. I believe in not going out buying no extra ingredients. It's just better to go ahead and use what you already have at home. I mean, that's the whole point of doing this, doing at home, homemade ways of doing things. To me, you get more out of it. It just depends your reason for doing it. Are you doing it because you're a little cheapy, or are you doing it because you want to be healthy? Or what is your reason for doing it? Will be based on how much supplies you want to buy. But for me, I mean, if you're trying to be more healthy, why not be more savvy and save a couple dollars and just use what you already have at home? To me, I don't see how that hurts to just save a little bit of money. It's always helpful. You can use that money for something else. I have been a natural for over a year now, and I have used a lot of different products, and I can never find a good moisturizer, and I just fell in love with my shea butter. I had some shea butter, and I just started putting it in my hair, and then I'm just finding ways to cream it out so it's not as thick, using what I already have. And guess what? I'll tell you guys, I'll come back and do a tutorial on how it actually worked. But for now, we are done. This is the consistency of it. And I'm going to load it into my little jar. You got to kind of work with it a little bit to get it in there. It seems like the Eco Styler gel is a good thing to use to get it into the container. I mean, to get it softened. All I did is you saw a very small amount that I put in there, and that seemed like that was enough to get it all creamed up. So, hey, I know all the stuff that I like is in the shea butter. I mean, in the Eco Styler gel, so I'm just using the stuff that I like. So, again, here we go. Here is my creamy shea butter mixture that I'm going to use, and I'll do a tutorial. Like I said, I'll do a tutorial on that later. All right, thanks, bye. Hey, I'm back. I finally got my shea butter mix all mixed away in my handy dandy container. As you can see, it is very smooth and creamy. It doesn't take away from the shea butter feel at all. It still has a thickness that I like. I mean, I know some people, I grew up on using hair grease, so I hate when I have like a moisturizer that's really thin. It's like it does nothing for my hair. That's just my personal feeling. But it has a nice, smooth, creamy feeling. And as you can see, it is not thick like shea butter usually is. And guess what? There's no smell to it. These ingredients that I use, which was this stimulating extra olive oil, organic stimulating hair growth oil, and then I turned around, used my shea butter, and I used my Eco Styler gel. I was surprised that this Eco Styler gel gave such a really good mixture, and it really helped smooth it out. And of course, my 100% natural African shea butter, the yellow one. For whatever reason, in my hair products, in my hair beauty store, I always just see the yellow one. I never see the white one, and I guess there's really no difference if you get the raw one or this one. I like this one. It just seems like the yellow one is a little bit more creamier anyway. But again, I just took a little small container I had, which was a bobby pin container that I just dumped the bobby pins out of my drawer and stuck them in there, my hair drawer. And I used that. Again, this is an easy way to help make it a little bit easier. You know, if you're a natural, you understand what I mean by, you know, if you sitting here using shea butter, you know, you got to get it warmed up and all that, and that takes forever. When you're natural, you are already having a process with combing hair out and making sure you're not ripping hair out and the things of that sort. So, this is just, to me, it's an easier way, a DIY, do it yourself, easy way to make creamy shea butter mixture for your hair. And that pretty much is it. I did have my handy dandy heating source, but guess what? With this way, you didn't even need to heat it. My bathroom is fairly warm anyway. I keep the door shut, so the heat in here keeps it fairly warm. If it's a room temperature room, you'll probably have it warm enough. And once you mix that Eco Styler in there, it really gives it creamy, and it's quick. Quick, 2-3 minutes, and you're done. So again, shea butter mixture. Put it into the container. The best thing is to label it so somebody don't misunderstand and see what it is. I'm the only female here, so I won't have that problem because I'm not putting it in the refrigerator. Because I use all products that are currently not in the refrigerator, so it should be okay. None of these things are refrigerated, so boom, I'm okay. As you can see, I got my little mohawk going on with my little band to kind of lay my hair down, but after I put it on, it looks a little cute like that, so I may just leave it at like that. I'll have some more tutorials coming up with different things that I do. Again, I am queen of all trades. That's who I am, queen of all trades. Check out my page, subscribe, like. See you soon. Bye.